Hi everyone, my name is Liz Gilmore and I am an Assistant Dean in the College Office of Arts and Sciences. I am going to talk to you today about time management, some strategies to help you enhance your experience here at WashU, hopefully to decrease any stress associated with being a new student and a new transition at this stage of your life. So a little bit about me is, like I said, I'm an Assistant Dean in the College Office. I work specifically with the team of academic success, and I work with students we've identified who fall under the umbrella of academic action, and that means students who have received a warning, they're on probation, or they receive even a time away letter. And I work with those students on helping them identify what's contributing to their academic progress here at WashU. I don't know if you can all hear the birds out here. I'm sitting outside, and I'm using TikTok. Something cool to record my videos. I tried on my computer. I think I've tried 32 times and I just don't like my desktop camera. So I just want to let you know, again, back to what my role is in the college office. I try to help students identify on academic success what's contributing to their progress here at WashU, and each semester for the last year, the number one or number two contributor that students identify who've completed our surveys is time management. And I tell you this not to scare you, but so that as I continue with these videos, I'm going to do a series of 60-second TikTok videos. I'm going to link them all together to make like a 20-minute overview, is to hopefully give you some strategies so when you leave FSAP, you have the skills either developed or enhanced to do your best. I have moved inside because the mosquitoes are awful. So the first thing I want to do is talk about one of the first steps you should take in time management, which is you want to figure out a planner or calendar that works for you. For me specifically, I like to use an electronic calendar. There are paper-based ones. I lose paper-based planners. I lose my phone. So even though I use an electronic calendar, it's based on a cloud system. I use Outlook. So when I lose my phone, I can use my computer or a computer in the library or a computer at work to find my Outlook calendar and make sure I know what I need to do. Again, this is just my approach. You find what works for you, but step one is identify the planner that you want to use, electronic or paper-based. Now that you have your planner, you're going to want to collect a syllabus for each class. Get all your syllabi together and you're going to review them. A syllabus has instructors' contact information, objectives for the course, the schedule hopefully, important deadlines, and the projects and the big ticket items or goals of the course. You're going to want to review your syllabus for each class and go through and identify when those exams are, when those quizzes are, when those projects are due. You're going to take those tasks and those deadlines and you're going to input those into your planner. For me, I also like to put a reminder. So a week before an exam, I have a notification that goes off on my Outlook calendar that says, Liz, don't be silly. You have a huge meeting next week. Make sure you're prepped for it. Or in grad school, it's like, don't be silly. You have a 10-page paper due next week. Maybe don't go out with your friends. Maybe work on that. So whatever works for you, maybe notifications, maybe not. Just put those in. So you've got your planner, you've reviewed your syllabus, you have identified tasks and deadlines, you have put the major ones into your planner. The next step is you want to find a specific day of the week that you're going to dedicate each week to making your bi-weekly plan. So for me in grad school, this meant every Sunday at 10 a.m. I spent 1 to 2 hours identifying all my tasks for the week, identifying when the deadline is, and then making a plan so that I could achieve those tasks before the deadline. This is actually called a 3-column approach, and the Learning Center has a great video that is a visual of that. I'm going to link that video, the link to that specific video here. I want you to pause the video now and go watch that clip. So I think I clicked something, and this is a filter because my eyes are poop brown. They do not look red like my dyed hair. So I just want to throw that out there that I do not have this color eyes, and I don't know how to fix it. So I really want to go back and emphasize the importance of having that dedicated time each week to making your proactive plan. you have to get in the habit of each week sitting down and making that plan. It needs to become a new skill or a habit that you have, and it's going to take a while, but the importance of doing that it's important because it allows you to identify what you have to do each week in a proactive manner instead of a reactive manner. In undergrad, I was definitely the reactive type. I lived every day in a moment to moment, grab my backpack, try to figure out, like, I think I should be working on this. I think I should spend this much time. It caused me to have all-nighters. My stress was really high. So use the proactive. Okay, this is my eyes. So I don't know. I fixed it somehow. Anywho. So another way of looking at this is time debits versus time credits. So if you spend 1 to 2 hours every Sunday making your plan, it might feel like a lot longer than the reactive approach, which is in the moment spending just 5 or 10 minutes. Well, what happens is that 5 or 10 minutes adds up every day to be about 25 to 60 minutes, and over the course of a week, that's 3 to 6 hours that you're spending just trying to think about what you need to work on. Not even actually working on what you need to work on, just thinking about it. So if you use the proactive approach, while, like, again, it might take 1 to 2 hours, you're in essence crediting yourself an additional 3 to 5 hours a week that you don't get if you use the second approach, which is the day-to-day. So I just wanted to explain that, time debits and time credits. And another great thing about having a sense that you are in control of what you're doing in the week and you know that you're going to be able to accomplish the things that you want to is there's actually research, and I can link it at the end, that shows that students who have a perceived control over their time actually tend to have a better work-life balance, don't feel as stressed out as their peers, and they also have a lower sense of workload. So I remember in undergrad, I would be stressed out because I didn't really know what was due. I was pulling all-nighters, and then I'd be like, I want to hang out with my friends. I'm like, I just need a break. But then when I was hanging out with my friends, I was like, cool, we're hanging out. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I should really be studying. And like, it just totally defeated the purpose. And I just really never felt like I got a break because I was always just having to think about all the stuff I had to do instead of spending that 1 to 2 hours on a Sunday. Look, I moved over here. And now I'm over here. And now I'm over here. Are you still paying attention? Sorry. So beyond my own experiences, because I'm just one person and I have had just one experience, I want to highlight that the research behind what I'm saying has shown over and over again for these things to be proved that people with good time management skills, that is a good indication of their academic outcomes, and they're going to be higher achieving typically, and also they're going to have an amount of stress reduced because of that. They have a better work-life balance. So I'm more so in this portion, this little 60-second clip, really want to hammer down that this is based on research. It's not just my experience. So again, if you didn't watch the video from the Learning Center that I talked about in an earlier clip, you really want to go watch that, because a lot of the stuff I'm talking about is great, but it's not giving you the specific strategies that are the most helpful, which is those 3-column approach, where you identify the tasks, the amount of time needed, and the deadline, and then how you approach making your plan for each week. That's really important. And I believe they talk about this in that video, but you really want to make sure that you're setting up a plan that is good for you. Everyone's is going to be different. So if you know that you like to sleep in on Saturdays, put that in your plan. Put on there that you don't get up until 10. That way when you're in class and you work on a group project and someone says, hey, for our group, let's get together on Saturday. How about 9 a.m.? You can pull out your phone or your planner. You don't have to show them and say, oh, actually, I'm not available at that time, but I can meet you at 1 o'clock. You have a perceived control over your time, reduces your stress, and you get to sleep. That last little part was supposed to say, so you get to sleep in, but I ramble and didn't realize I ran out of time. Okay, if you didn't watch the 3-column approach, here's a little bit of an overview. You make a list of everything you need to do for the next 1 to 2 weeks. Then for each of those things you've identified, you need to guesstimate how much time it's going to take you. At first, this is going to be super hard because you don't know how long it's going to take you because you've never done it before. The goal is to progress over time. You want to get better at it. So you make a list of everything that you need to do. You estimate or guesstimate how much time it's going to take you. And then in the 3rd column, you figure out when the deadline is. You identify that. Then you're going to go through and plot your schedule so that all of your tasks get done before the deadline, and you break them up into smaller chunks so it's not overwhelming, and you use spaced practice to also enhance your study skills. I just want to end this video with saying that if there is a moment in your undergrad experience where you feel like things are not going the way that you either want or hoped, to please reach out. I am here. I can be an ear that will listen, and if it's something that I am qualified and trained to talk about, I will spend the time with you one-on-one and we will figure it out. And if I am not, I will be that person that can help you find out what resource could help.